Ladies and gentlemen, our next fight then in the lightweight division over 4 rounds. Your officials for this fight, your referees, Mr. Gaynor Neal. Your judges, Mr. Henny Duplessis, Mr. Gordon Goba, and Mr. John Kaiser. And now introducing on my left in the red and white trunks, weighing in at 61.24 kilograms. In 2 professional fights to date, he is defeated in both. Fighting out of Soweto, Sydney, Makhoba. And introducing on my right, wearing the red and white striped trousers, weighing in at 60.80 kilograms, undefeated in 3 professional fights to date, fighting out of Benoni. Let's hear it for Phillip Holiday.
Welcome back once again then to Sun City. Here we have a schedule for 4 lightweight contests with Phillip Holiday in the candy stripes.
Good luck.
Sydney Makhoba in the red shorts. Brett?
Okay.
Sydney Makhoba, 2 fights, 2 losses. Phillip Holiday, 3 fights, 3 wins. Looks as though this could be a stepping stone for Phillip.
I mentioned it is. You know, Phillip was a star amateur, former Springbok. And if you watch him box, he's almost identical to Harold and Brian Mitchell. He's a clone of theirs, and he's really got a great future ahead of him.
Well, he's coming out of the Mitchell-trained stable there of Harold Volbeck. So he's got a lot of pedigree behind him.
Most definitely. And look, I don't know much about Sydney. I've never seen him fight. It'll be interesting to see what happens here.
Once again, can we remind you that Pierre Kutzer unfortunately could not appear this afternoon. Got into the dressing room, felt very ill. 2 doctors were called and they advised he should not fight this afternoon. This happens to boxers occasionally. This is the thing they dread, feeling ill just before a fight. And sometimes boxers will go in, lose their whole career and reputation when they lose. So I think the doctors and Pierre were correct. He should not fight this afternoon. Here we go then. Round 1, Holiday in the candy stripes against Sydney Makhoba in the red. Phillip Holiday, 3 fights, 3 wins. Sydney Makhoba, 2 fights, 2 losses. Phillip Holiday, as Brett was saying, coming from a strong stable. Sydney Makhoba coming forward, immediately trying to take away that edge out of the Mitchell-Volbeck stable. He's not frightened of Phillip Holiday. He knows that Phillip Holiday's been in the ring. They're training with Volbeck and Mitchell. By golly, he's lost 2, but he's going to make up 1 this afternoon, in his opinion.
He appears to be determined. He's coming forward, throwing those punches. Holiday getting caught with the jab there, but Holiday is very elusive as well.
And he's already taken a couple of shots there. He's bicycling a little bit, Brad. He's taking a breather. I think those stung him.
I think they did, and he got stung again. I think he should keep his hands up.
That was a good left and a good right from Sydney.
Well, it's a chance for Sydney to make a name for himself here today. Good, and there he gets caught. Great punch from Phillip Holiday, right to the chin.
4, 5.
Cuba looking a little bit wobbly. The referee counting. Referee Neil counting up to 8. Cuba okay? Yes, he is. Coming forward himself, sneaking out a punch. Phillip Holiday coming forward again, trying to press home the advantage. Cuba gets through that shot. I think the problem for Makhoba is he drops that left defense there.
Yeah, he drops it and he telegraphs when he's going to punch.
And Phillip Holiday spotted that and came through beautifully with a good right.
And Phillip's keeping his hands up a bit better now at this stage. Makhoba stands very square on for a boxer, and then Phillip catches him with a nice left hook.
Yeah, by standing square on, of course, Brett, he's an open target. There's plenty of hit. If you're sideways on, you're like a knife, you're hard to touch.
That's right, Robin. Phillip must get his jab going. He's got a lovely jab.
The whole afternoon, Brett, we've seen very few boxers use the jab. They all have potential with it, but they usually forget about it.
That's right, Robin.
Well, this looks like the Myburg fight all over again against Jerry Ngobeni. Both fighters determined to give it their best crack. Cuba goes down.
This could be over here.
Really comes to his feet. The spring comes back, surprisingly. Second knockdown in round 1. Phillip Holiday comes forward again, and once again Makhoba comes forward himself. Makhoba, once he's stung, Brett, he's dangerous.
It appears that way. You know, it happens to a lot of boxers, you know, when they're stung. And I think at that stage you should take it easy and keep your hands up. There, and he gets stung again. It's all over.
Down again.
Right punch.
There's a great combination there. Sack of coals as he goes down. Referee Neil helping him up says no more. Mr. Makhoba, you've done 3. You can't go on. A wise decision, of course, and the right one. The rules say that.
That's right. Third fight for Makhoba and third loss. But Phillip Holliday's got a great future ahead of him.
Well, Makhoba also, he's lost 3 there, Brett, but there's nothing wrong with his boxing. I think he must be matched against good guys.
I think they're probably overmatching him and taking any fight for the money at this stage.
Well, happy Phillip Holliday there. 4th win, 4th pro fight. Good decision for him.
After 2 minutes and 57 seconds of the first round, and the winner by TKO, Phillip Holliday.
There we see it again. Phillip Holliday putting
Ladies and gentlemen,
Makhoba
that
down.
wraps up our boxing this afternoon. Once again, we'd like to apologize for the inconvenience. Unfortunately, the ring doctor's decision is final, and he felt that Pierre Coetzee was not fit enough to fight this afternoon. We apologize for that, but we hope you have enjoyed all the boxing that you've seen this afternoon. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you again at the Sun City Super Bowl. Good afternoon.
Well, eminent Supersport viewers, great evening, good afternoon, great afternoon's boxing here again from Sun City. Don't forget, coming up in a few minutes here, Manchester United against West Ham. Barry will take you into that. Tomorrow morning, very early, Holyfield against Smoking Bert Cooper. Tomorrow night, Virginia Slims ladies singles final, live from New York. Sunday afternoon, the 1st of December. Arsenal from Spurs. Once again, good afternoon from Brett and myself and everybody at Eminent Supersport. Bye-bye, over to you, Barry.
Jumbo Cash and Carry, the big one, was proud to present this live boxing event from Sun City. Our special thanks to all those who have made this broadcast possible. Stay tuned to Saturday Supersport for English soccer coming up shortly. Remember, more live boxing tomorrow morning at 4:45 if Vander Holyfield squares up to Bert Cooper in Atlanta. Now from me, David Budd, and the Supersport team at ringside, it's back to Barry Lambert in the Randburg studio.